Welcome back to another video. Today's review is focused on NBC original Young Rock Season 2 Episode 3 entitled In Your Blood. The official synopsis of In Your Blood is 1984. As Leah prepares for her trial, she puts Ada in charge of her wrestling promotion and all of the problems that come with it. Rocky begins to be overshadowed by his partner, Tony Atlas. Dewey goes head-to-head with a new classmate. And before I give out my review, please like the video, subscribe or comment, or just watch the video and keep going on with your day. So the episode was cool. There's not much else to say about it. Young Rock is a simple TV show. If you try to take this show too seriously, then you're going to have a bad time. So episode 3 starts immediately where episode 2 ended off, with the troll coming up with his huge accusations against The Rock. And The Rock explains basically he did not try to put Julian on a t-shirt. And then we go back to 1984 as that is the focal point for this episode. Rocky, he is living the big life. He's got more money. He is spending money like he's DJ Khaled, big ballin', you know what I mean? And life is good for him and his family. Little Rock, he is just chilling, having a good old time. He is popular at school as everybody really enjoys him because he is Rocky's son. And that is until a brand new student by the name of Julian comes into the picture. And Julian is the type of individual to just start mess just because. And that is exactly what he does with The Rock. He causes trouble. Basically, whenever The Rock says something, Julian contradicts him by asking him just all types of just weird questions, to say the least. Leah, in the meanwhile, she is continuing to prepare for her upcoming trial for her extortion against Greg Yao. And she keeps doing everything that she possibly can to go back to jail because she is just not listening. Randall Park continues to call Rocky a savage individual for what he did. The Rock keeps saying that he did not put nobody on no t-shirt. Sometime later, Tony Atlas and Rocky, they decide to eat with some other WWF wrestlers. Pat Patterson decides to hold Rocky because of his less popularity between him and Tony and everything else. And Julian, he is continuing to cause a lot of more problems with The Rock. He keeps contradicting him, saying he ain't this, he ain't that. He doesn't believe him, to say the least. And it is starting to become a little bit more serious. And Leah decides to ask Ada for her help with her wrestling promotion because of her going on trial. And honestly, that is a crazy situation, to say the least. Ada's first meeting with all of the wrestlers goes pretty horrible. And the show that she has to run, it goes pretty well, you can say the least. But then Ada decides that change needs to come as the wrestlers are doing the same exact thing every single week. And so she decides that she wants to help each of the wrestlers have a background, have their own backstory, because it'll draw more sales. Leah, in the meanwhile, is not trying to hear none of that. Rocky and Julian, they have a huge fight at school, a huge ladder match, after Rocky decides to bring his father's WWF Tag Team Championship belt. Long story short, it is revealed that Julian was the one who tried to put The Rock on a t-shirt. It was the complete opposite. And after that, things go back to normal somewhat. All of the wrestlers really do like Ada's idea of wrestlers having their own backstory and their own background when it comes to their performances. Rocky, his jealousy is starting to show a little bit with Tony, and it seems as if those two problems are getting aired out on TV. But it was just a hoax. It was just a huge hoax at all. The episode basically ends with just The Rock's team just finding out that Julian has had a horrible life ever since that incident. And The Rock decides to basically tweet at Julian, violating him, to say the least. Episode 3 was simple. 1984 was the main focal point. And I have a feeling that Julian is definitely going to cause some more problems for The Rock, of course, because why not? And I'm curious to see what is going to happen within the next few episodes. But as always, thank you for watching. And until next time, goodbye.